So the problem we're solving is one every engineering team has but nobody talks about. You have this backlog of technical debt that just keeps growing. To-dos from 2 years ago, functions nobody wants to touch, dependencies that are three major versions behind, and the reason nobody fixes it isn't that they don't know it's there. It's that there's always a feature to ship first, and the tools that exist today don't help. Sonar Cube will give you a list of 200 problems. Great. Which one do I fix first? Which one is actually costing my team the most? They can't tell you that, and they definitely can't fix any of it. What Phantom does. So we built Phantom. It's a 5-agent GitLab Duo flow that handles the entire cycle autonomously. It finds the debt, figures out what it's actually costing you in business terms, generates the fix, validates it, and opens the MR. While your team is sleeping, you trigger it by mentioning at Phantom on an issue, or it runs on a schedule. Monday morning, your team comes in and the three worst debt items already have reviewed MRS waiting. Walking through the agents. The first agent, the archaeologist, scans the codebase for the signals that matter. Complexity, hotspots, dead code, stale dependencies, functions with high churn and low test coverage. Then that all goes to Agent 2, the business analyst. This is the interesting one. It's powered by Claude through the Anthropic AI gateway, and what Claude does here is take those raw code metrics and reason about them in business terms. So instead of telling you this function has a complexity score of 47, it tells you this function generated 60% of your P1 incidents last quarter and is blocking 2 developers every sprint. That's a different kind of output. That's something your engineering manager can actually act on. Then the surgeon takes the top priority items and generates the actual fix, creates the branch, writes the tests, opens the MR with a plain language explanation of what changed. The validator runs your test suite against those changes and confirms nothing broke before the MR goes to human review. And finally, the reporter closes the loop, posts the debt score update, creates issues for items not yet fixed, updates the dashboard. Why it's different. The thing that separates this from every other debt tool is that it doesn't stop at detection, it closes the loop, and it all runs inside GitLab. No external infrastructure, no new dashboards, no API keys to manage. The Claude integration is what makes the business impact reasoning possible. That's not something you can grep for. That requires actually understanding the codebase in context. Closing. So the before and after is pretty simple. Before Phantom, your debt backlog just keeps growing because there's always something more urgent. After Phantom, Monday morning looks different. The work got done. Your team didn't do it. The debt just got smaller. That's what we built.